My reaction of America, getting to war with, Iran, right? Honestly, man. So yeah, this is why I have to talk about this video, because it's gonna concern like millions of lives. And I knew the 2026 is gonna be the new 2016, man. I just freaking knew it, man. This is gonna be that far be the worst year ever. Like, before I talk video, I cannot stand 2025, but now like 2026 is gonna be far worse than that. And I think that in the future, like, things are gonna get like million times worse than this. This is why like, yeah, I'm like, this world is just like crazy, man. What type of fucking planet are we living on? Like, I rather live on a different planet than this. This planet is gonna get destroyed. And yeah, be aware. This is my reaction. Like, oh my god, World War III is coming, man. This man is just bringing World War III. I couldn't believe it. And you know who I'm talking about, right? Donald Trump. No wonder why every single one of us hate this guy, right? So yes, especially like my friend, my family, and everybody hate this guy. Like, this guy is so selfish and narcissist. And yeah, I've been listening to Ticket TV, for like majority of my free time, because he's been telling the news. I've been paying attention to politics. This is why I don't get to politics a lot, because these politicians are fucking liars, man. Right? They only care about their goddamn self, right? They're so selfish. They don't care about the people of the country, right? People, who live in this country, like all 3 billion of us, we work hard, to support this country. All we get is this garbage product. This is unbelievable, man. We really need a new president, right? Because this is what happened when you lower the standard, right? All of a sudden, Trump does all of this, shenanigans, and guess what? Now we're gonna have even a dumber president in this. And people, who have no logic, who vote for this, you guys deserve it, man. Don't complain if Trump ruined your life, right? I didn't vote, so don't ever blame me, right? And people who defend Donald Trump, or you could criticize me all you want, right? But yeah, people get mad because I'm just telling about Donald Trump, right? He's really our country. And now all millions. What's the worst thing about getting to a war is now like, innocent life is gonna be gone, right? People are never gonna see each other again, especially their families, their friends, right? The people, the good people, that's gonna be our future, and now they're gonna get destroyed. Yeah, people are gonna be sad forever, right? This is sad. A life is something that cannot be regained. People have to understand there's like only one life in this world, right? People are now, this is why we don't like wars, for 2 obvious reasons. Because 1, because of money, and 2, because lives are getting, yeah, like Iran is just going so crazy right now. Like, according to Donald Trump, I heard that the prime minister or something like, or I forgot this guy's name, because this is how much I hate politics, right? A lot of people are gonna now hate me, all this stuff, but they're gonna hate me, I don't give a damn, right? But for people who vote, I agree with Ticket TV, right? And, because this guy is like, he has common sense. He thinks, in a very most logical way, right? People who vote for him, or people, like, who support him, all stuff, they should fight for him, right? They should, put their body on them, or instead of innocent life, or people who didn't vote for this nonsense, who didn't even want this thing to even happen in the first place, right? America should never get to war with Iran, with no countries, right? Period. We have so much problem in our countries as well. right? We have tons of problems, and I can just name it all of it. I can upload videos every single day, explain why America has problems, right? We got tons of millions of problems, and now we have to worry about other people's problem? Fuck it, man. I don't care. You're supposed to help us, not help other country. What are they gonna do? Nothing, right? They're begging. Why you go help Israel, right? What are they gonna do? Unless they did something crazy, was like something good, but then it's just like, yeah, Trump raising tariff, Trump doing everything. It's ISIS, like left and right, people are getting killed, right? For no reason, people who never got in trouble in life, right? I'm talking about people who never caused any problem, and now they're gone. This is ridiculous, man. And I thought 2020 is gonna be the worst year in my whole life, but now like, yeah, this is actually way worse than COVID, man. This is way worse. A lot of people are now gonna get laid off because of this, inflation's gonna go crazy, man. Gas are now gonna go up to like nearly $10. And don't be shocked, man. I would not be shocked if this goes up to $10. I'm not crazy for saying this, man. If a World War III ever comes, right? So, damn, man. Damn, I feel like people are just getting stupider and stupider and stupider. And this is why I hate living this era, right? It's just these stupid people that vote for this clown. It's unbelievable, man. I hated this guy for 10 years already, right? Remember he got voted in 2016? The new 2016 is back and haunting us again, right? The wars just keep getting crazier, right? I know, like how much people love their families, right? What if it was you, shout, for people who happen to watch this video, who lost their family because of this crazy maniac, lunatic, right? This crazy guy, man. He's just crazy. And I overheard why Trump started is because he wants to avoid the Epstein's file. Like, this guy is a 34 convicted felony. We hire a criminal in this country. How laughable it is. Other countries, if you commit a crime, you get arrested, period. They don't even arrest the leaders. Like, this is just so fucked up, man. I don't believe this, man. I feel like because our president, Big Joe, it's gonna create a lot of problems for this country and for other countries as well. Now everyone's gonna hate us because we're causing a war, right? And I heard now, man, if Russia and China get involved, I think U.S. is gonna. U.S. is in a lot of trouble right now, man. God, our two worst, biggest enemy, man. Yeah, we gotta say that majority of us hate Vladimir Putin, And now, this is why, in 2022, we get to war with Ukraine. I mean, Russia gets into a war with Ukraine, right? Oh, my gosh, man. Right? Yeah. And now, we'll get to even more war. Trump promised, no more war, right? He is a liar, man. Clearly a liar, right? I feel like, 9/11 is gonna come back again, right? After almost 25 years of no terrorism attack. Maybe there was terrorist attack, but I feel like something's gotta be worse than this. Oh my God. If it goes to a nuclear war, man, this is gonna kill billions of lives. Not millions, but billions, in my opinion. Yeah, you think just because you piss off another country, you piss off or kill the prime minister, that you think it's gonna end in a few days? Hell no, right? Look, man, okay, even stupid people can figure this out, right? You gotta have some freaking common sense here, man, right? Once you get into a conflict, this is what happens, because Trump caused this. You think this is gonna get resolved in a matter of overnight? Hell, no, man. That's impossible, man. Look what happened to Russia and Ukraine. They're still fighting each other. It's 4 years. That's proof. War lasted for years. It does not end in months or days. It doesn't end anytime soon. So, yeah, this could even go for a lifetime, man. Oh my gosh, why does people just keep fighting, right? When we supposed to help each other out, like it's like at the end of the day, we're all God's childs, right? And now, we have to hate each other, just because we're stuck on one side. Like, if everybody just be on just one little side, we're gonna be the strongest nation in the world. But now we just have to fight. So, yeah, because Trump is causing so much problem, now all these now the crime rates are gonna go higher. Also, people are gonna take advantage of this situation. Like, yeah, because everybody's gonna concentrate on this, one biggest criminal that runs our country. Now now there's gonna be criminals everywhere. Like, crime gonna be committed everywhere, and they don't get caught because they're too busy, focusing on this, piece of nonsense, that we didn't ask for, right? And now, we have to pay for this war, right? Trump does all this nonsense, and I don't want to pay for his nonsense, right? I work my hard goddamn earned money, I try to save for the future, but now, now I have to worry all the time because of this, piece of crap, right? My God, man. Like, I really don't want. Now we're supporting a war, right? This is why I cannot trust every single candidate or every single president, because they are all liars. They are all corrupted. It's just, I'm just speechless, right? And everything is becoming a joke now because now we have a clown running this country, and now we gonna have. I'm like, yeah, it's just part of human, like, I think this is what killed our country is the greed, right? Humans just too greedy. This is one thing I hate about human the most. Like, we're just destroying the world. Like, man, Donald Trump, in my opinion, he's a freaking idiot, man. And it's so contradictory, right? But yeah, all the friends that he made in the past, maybe now they're turning against him, because, he's smart, but then he's just a damn idiot, right? He's causing so much trouble. This guy knew he's already in a lot of trouble, right? So yeah, even our ex-president, like Joe Biden and also like Bill Clinton, like all our presidents are just like, yeah, FC's file, but damn, and this Iran's going crazy right now, they're just attacking like everything, That's what America, and now, they're after Donald Trump, right? So yeah, golly, man, America used to be the number one country, but now, we're the bullies now, right? Yeah, we're just like the bullies, to other countries. Like, that's not how you're supposed to work, like, just because we're the most powerful country, that doesn't mean, we can, like, destroy country just like very quickly. It doesn't happen that way. Now, Iran has, friends, right? Talk about, you have to deal with the enemy's friend. So, yeah, they're gonna get mad at us too. So, damn, man. Even if they get rid of Iran, but still, now other countries are coming for us now. They're coming because we caused this problem, right? Man, yeah, that's what happened, Every time we get to war, things change. Life lost. It's just ridiculous, man. Like, yeah, they're like, this is totally just unfair, right? Yeah. I wonder why, things are so expensive now, I wonder why, because of these, because we let the, people who aren't qualified for this type of crap, you know, run the country. It's just crazy. So I want to say this, you know, message, you know, to Donald Trump. I hope this guy was never, you know, born to be rich, right? I hope he was born very poor so he see, you know, how, you know, it's like, right? There are people, you know, they're like all of us, like all of us want to be rich, you know, want to be famous, want to live a comfortable life, right? But some people, you know, they were a much higher status than us, and they don't take their life for granted, right? And yeah, you know, there's karma in life, right? He may have a very good life, but then, you know, the next lifetime, hopefully, you know, he born, you know, in the most, you know, like catastrophic, you know, life ever, you know, born like very poor, you know, where he has no money, all stuff. A lot of people just don't even have food to eat. You know, they start for days and days and they die super young. Some people just like born, you know, in a way more worse situation than this, right? And I hope Donald Trump is never going to experience this, right? He'll never, because he just doesn't care for any of us, right? I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man, right? There are people, you know, that need more help than I do, right? And they're not getting the same amount of help, right? Where does all that help goes to, right? The rich, right? That's what happened, you know. When you gave, you know, somebody, you know, who isn't qualified for this, you gave them too much power. This is what happens, you know. This is what happened. It's all about the money, you know. If Trump wasn't rich, he probably would be a president, in my opinion, right? Yeah, so many people that have like real common sense, those people, you know, that have real logic, they will all surprise Trump become a president, you know, 2016. When he become president in 2017, every single one of us are surprised, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, Rio. I was just I don't know what else to say. But I got this one, you know, saying, you know, that totally makes sense, you know. You either support the right wing or you support the left wing. But at the end of the day, it's still on the same bird. Right? The leftist is the Democrat and the right is the right wing, right? Just because people don't like Trump or something, or people, whether they like Trump or not, like they either support him or go against him, they just vote, you know, for the other candidate. Like, it doesn't help, you know. Like I already told y'all, you know, every candidate is a fraud, right? And this is why America will never recover, because I think the amount of debt they're in is only going to get bigger. It's never going to get smaller, you know, right? We owe so much debt. We have like tons of problems, you know, that we should be taking care of, right? Instead of, you know, like doing other, you know, nonsense, you know, that doesn't even help us, right? That doesn't even, like, that countries, you know, why we bother other people, man, right? What for? Do you get something out of it? Do you get some benefits? Some lifetime benefit? No, right? I don't know what this president's thinking, you know, right? This guy should just totally just go away forever, you know. My God, Donald Trump, can you just please go away, right? Just please go away, man. We don't want to see you anymore. My God, like he's so old, like he should just retire, man. Like people retire typically when they're 60, 70, but this guy's almost 80 years old. And America is about to celebrate its 250th birthday, and now we get this type of, you know, now we get this, man. Now we can't even celebrate in peace. Oh man, I can't celebrate in peace, you know, of what happened to America. Can't celebrate because now we have to worry something like this. And now, yo, yeah, like I've been listening, you know, like now, yo, wherever we walk in public, you know, we have to worry all the time, you know. Like what's gonna happen? Something's gonna hit us, something's gonna bomb us, right? Look at Dubai, you know, like Iran just bombed Dubai. Still airport, right? I see the airport is so beautiful and all that stuff, but we have to worry about our, like making you know, to our, you know, safe destination alive, right? Now we just can't travel. Traveling is gonna be a problem now, you know, because of just a war, right? Yeah, of course, if there's a war in the country or if there's a war going on, like traveling's gonna be hard because what if something, you know, strike us, right? So damn, man. Well, I feel so bad for this Iranian, right? Like they're gonna go through this, you know, just one day, you know, because of this so much war going on. Like this is what's gonna happen to innocent life. One day they just like go to sleep, you know, pretend like, oh, it's just a normal day, and then by the time, you know, they try to wake up, like how come they couldn't wake up? Because they're dead, right? Why they're dead? Because something happened, like maybe a bomb strike or something like nuclear war. In case, you know, like a massive destruction, like you try to wake up one day, you didn't realize, you know, what even killed you in the first place. You see what I'm talking about, right? Now I didn't know, like, oh, you know, like thousands of lives are, you know, gone, you know, before they wake up. Oh my goodness, man. I have to explain this on YouTube also, but I know it's not gonna get lots of views, not gonna get a lot of attention, but I have to spread my news, you know, to the people, you know, right? Yeah, I'm just like rambling all this stuff, but I'm just like couldn't believe this, man. And this is why, you know, the reason why I talk about this because this affects my life negatively, right? You know, but yeah, you know, I mean, everybody should just have a fair opportunity, you know, to get a job, you know, have a happy life, have, you know, happy wealth, but none of this is happening, right? I don't think it's gonna get fixed anytime soon, you know. It's just, this is just diabolical, you know. And this is why I don't support anyone. That's why I don't give out money, you know, to anybody, because I can't trust anyone, you know, right? I can't trust president, you know, right? So I can't support either side, you know, because my money is just gonna go to wasteland, right? Yeah, this is exactly what happened, you know, right? Oh my god, this is why, you know, this is the biggest reason why I hate Donald Trump. If you listen to toward the end of the video, you know, this is why he should have never been president, you know. He lied, like he promised to build a wall, right? He did not build the wall, right? So let's recap. He did build a wall, and then, you know, 2020, you know, this guy completely ignores COVID, right? Pretend like, oh, it's just a virus, it's a C virus. This guy is a racist motherfucker, right? So racist, and then, you know, now he's creating, you know, a war with Iran. That's the worst thing as ever, right? This guy completely ignores COVID, like, and now, yo, it's costing millions of lives. Millions of people are dying because of him. He's not causing like just like little life, he caused a lot of life, right? And for people, you know, who've been destroyed by COVID, who've been destroyed by war, they should all hate Donald Trump. This guy should be removed from the president ASAP, man. ASAP. Like, maybe we can have a crap president, but some people would rather eat garbage food every single day, you know, or just, you know, eat crap, you know, or live in hell, you know, rather than deal with this, you know, piece of clown shit, right? This is what happens when you let a clown run the world. Now, you know, like, it's gone out of control, man. Like, 2026 this is getting out of control. I don't believe this, man. And this is why I have to go crazy, you know, because of this crap, right? And this is just the truth. My goodness, man. I think I got, but yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna edit off video here, you know. But yeah, later I'll be shout out, yo, to the YouTube, yo, that I usually watch and all stuff, right? This is where I get news from. I'm not just making this crap up, right? And I watch from YouTube, right? Why would I lie and make things up, right? Why would I do that? What is that gonna do? Nothing, right? Just lying is just worse, because first of all, you have to remember. And then second of all, like, you may contradict yourself, right? Look, man, I am not a big fucking liar, You can just search it up, right? But yeah, a lot of people call me liars also, but why people are still defending him? Why is they still vote for him? If you don't like somebody, look. Okay, I think there's a solution, like how you stop, this corrupted country, from hiring a corrupted, president, right? Electing a president, right? You just don't vote. It's that simple, right? Just like the All-Star game, for example, right? You don't want a certain player to be on this All-Star, then don't vote, right? Just like you don't want LeBron James, to be, an All-Star. Just don't vote for that guy, man. Don't. Right? And I agree with you that yeah, we have to talk about basketball in another video, but this is just an example, right? I can't believe millions of people are still gonna vote for this fraud. Can't believe it, man. Well, I get it, people vote for it for various different reasons, but they only care about themselves. They don't care about your country and all stuff, right? I know lots of rich people, who want the tax break also. They vote for this guy, right? They vote for war, and now they gonna have to pay, right? Trump is not saving anything, man. He's only taking your money out of your bank, right? What? This is by far worse than anything I could possibly ever imagine in my life, right? Yeah, this may have nothing to do with my life, but it may get to a conflict in my life. It may. And I'm, taking this seriously. Unbelievable.